Hi guys, welcome to Classic Rock and Country Music Facts and Trivia. Thank you for being here. Today's video is on how Lita Ford, the guitarist, Lita Ford, almost ended up joining Led Zeppelin on the bass. In the early 70s, Led Zeppelin pulled up to the crossroads. After 5 albums and years of rigorous touring, the band's bass guitar player, John Paul Jones, was poised to take a step back from the fray with the intention of spending more time with his family. As such, Robert Plant and Jimmy Page braced themselves with the very real possibility that they'd need to recruit someone to stand in Jones' shoes, to hold down the Led Zeppelin end for the foreseeable future. One particular individual who apparently came close to getting this gig was Lita Ford, the glam metal guitar icon who at the time was only 17 years old, and she was the lead guitarist of the all-female rock outfit The Runaways. Rumors of Ford almost joining Led Zeppelin to replace Jones on what wasn't even on her main instrument, no less, have permeated through popular guitar lore, with the guitarist addressing the story at various points across the years. Now, speaking in an upcoming interview with Guitar World, Ford once again dove into the exchange and recalled how she came close to joining Led Zeppelin as Jones' replacement after Page and Plant came to watch The Runaways in the Starwood Club. Jimmy Page and Robert Plant came to see the show, and The Runaways were quite the novelty, being teenage girls that could rip it up, kick ass, and rock the house, she recalls. The places were always packed with fans, and so Jimmy Page and Robert Plant came to the show. Our manager at the time, Kim Fowley, said, "Okay, girls, gather around and get a picture with Robert Plant and Jimmy Page." And of course, I just scooched in there like, oh yeah, great, I love them. I grew up listening to them and was still growing up. Actually, I was only 17. However, the Page and Plant weren't just there for the show. Whether by design or not, the evening turned into a scouting expedition for the two, who then swiftly found out Ford about the possibility of joining them in the band to fill Jones' shoes. Robert Plant said, "We're looking to replace our bass player, John Paul Jones," and I thought, I'm not hearing this. I refuse to believe that this is really coming out of his mouth, Ford goes on. And I thought, he's got to be joking, because John Paul Jones is God on the bass, as far as I'm concerned. But that's what he said, and I walked away just thinking, oh, that was nice. That was nice of him to look at me like that, because in those days, a lot of people just didn't look at us as musicians because we were female and we were young. They never took us seriously as musicians. For me, guitar playing was always my main priority. I didn't really care much about much else. I just wanted to play guitar. As for why the move never fully transpired, Ford was previously discussed how her admiration for Jones proved to be a particularly challenging hurdle to overcome, despite the fact that she initially accepted Plant's offer. In 2016 memoir, Living Like a Runaway, Ford wrote, "I didn't even try. I love John Paul Jones. He's one of my favorite bass players, and I couldn't imagine myself replacing him. But the fact that they thought about a female in the band, I thought was pretty cool." As things would turn out, though, Jones didn't leave Led Zeppelin and ultimately decided to remain in his role as the band's bassist. Before long, he was back in action with work on their 1975 album, Physical Graffiti. I think that's wild. I think that is so wild. Can you imagine being not only a girl, but I'm set that to the side, 17 years old and being offered a position playing bass guitar, which is what I do, is why it excites me. Playing bass guitar with Led Zeppelin. I mean, these guys are rock and roll icons. I mean, they are, you can talk about this band or this band or this damn band being, legendary or whatever. Led Zeppelin is legendary, man. And it just, it just blows my mind. And if you never listen to The Runaways, give them a listen, because they got some, you'll notice who the people in the band are, trust me. Really good rock and roll band for young kids, even. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Please don't forget about classic TV facts and trivia. Thank you. Please check them out. Please like this video. Thank you very much. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. And you guys have a great day. God bless. And I'm praying for you.